All right. Do you have anybody waiting on the live?
No.
Show anybody yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay, so a little cool in here today, but we are going to go over some stuff that we got from Lowe's on their Black Friday deal. We needed to replace this drill because after years of use, I overheated it. I didn't tell you that story, but doing those floating shelves,
Yeah.
I had to drill out for the 1/2-inch posts, and the regular drill bit in the kit wasn't long enough, so I had that long one that we bought for the lamp idea.
Yeah.
And it got in there and it got bound down in a knot and just completely killed it. Like I couldn't get it forward or backwards. I was out there for 20 minutes fighting it on their front porch.
Yeah.
In like 30-degree rain and nasty.
It wasn't just the battery, was it?
No, it was a brand new battery.
Oh, well.
It hit a knot and just that bit got caught in it. Anyway, so we're replacing this drill. It still does work, but it overheats very quickly now. So we will do that.
That'd be this one right here.
Now, they had a special on some other stuff that we'll get into. I was originally just looking for this drill.
This was on sale too, though, right?
This was like on sale.
$20 off. Yeah.
Yep. So I guess I didn't need to open both ends.
And this is the one that comes with the battery and charger.
I think so. I think that's what I got. So we've got the drill here. Yep. Basically the same exact thing minus all the battle damage.
Yeah.
From here. So, and got a tiny charger. Okay.
Oh, wow.
That is different.
Newfangled, updated.
Yeah, the other one's a big, bulky thing.
It's a lot nicer, battery. Honestly, that.
Now, this thing's been sitting since the day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It sat for 2 days in my freezing cold truck, and it still has 2 bars of battery. So.
Oh, yeah. The Craftsman batteries, they'll hold a charge for, like, forever. My drill, because I have that same drill, I hardly ever charged it, and it just sat around forever.
Yeah.
I bought that back when I was landscaping and rarely ever used it and never charged it.
Also,
so they hold a charge for a long time.
A rule with drills, if you pick one up and don't do this,
you're not doing it right.
You're not doing it right. You just ain't. Got a comment on that?
Mom.
No. So, go ahead and test this out real quick since we've got one more hole to cut out. Well, actually, we got to cut holes like this through the entire board, but one more to do this row. And there we go. I picked the easiest one, actually. That was the one that the Forstner bit almost went all the way through. So we got this handy drill. That's going to be awesome. I'm sure it'll last another 5 or 8 years, depending on how hard I use it.
Yeah.
But the other thing, I was sitting there texting Josh about Black Friday and Lowe's and whatnot, and I said I was thinking about getting this router from Craftsman to replace the Harbor Freight Special. And yes, I know Harbor Freight is like the cheapest of cheap for tools, but I think I got this for $10 plus tax. It was like $9.99.
Yeah.
At Harbor Freight. Just a little trim router. It works nice for doing small roundovers. Get this on both the videos. Small roundovers like that. Just a little 1/8-inch roundover. I think the biggest bit I've used in it is a 1/4-inch roundover. Don't like using bigger bits than that on a 1/4-inch shank just because I had one snap on me and it was not pretty. So anyway, we are going to replace this with this. And when I was texting Josh about this, he was smart enough to look up on Lowe's website and see what deals they were running. And I'll explain that here in just a minute. I think I already did in the short videos I posted. But
actually, what it was, I kept hearing ads for it
you
on
really?
Spotify. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't know for sure what was available on the thing, but I kept hearing there
So he had heard ads that they were doing
a deal on Craftsman tools.
deals on Craftsman tools. So that came in handy.
Yep.
Good job, Lowe's, on putting ads on Spotify.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was going to go pick up this router either way, but Lowe's was doing a Black Friday special where if you bought the 4 amp hour 20 volt batteries, the 2-pack with the charger, you could get a free tool. And this was one of the tools that qualified for that. So I didn't really need any of the other tools that qualified. So this is the one I picked.
Yeah.
Anyway, so basically got the router for free.
And not only did it get the router for free, this was also on sale.
That was on sale as well. Yep.
Half off. It's normally $200.
And
We got it for $100.
Yeah. $100. So I'm not sure exactly what all this comes with. So we're going to take a quick look at that. I believe this is like a templating jig of some sort.
It's kind of neat.
I think I've thrown all of mine away from the other routers because I don't use them. It does have this handy little thing here, but I'm not sure exactly how it goes on. It looks like it goes on like that, so you can hook up a shop vac.
Oh, that's cool.
Not making a mess of everything. So that will be handy.
Yeah.
Anyway, actually, I may just pop that screw in there now for that, just to demonstrate how easy it is to put on, or not easy. Depends. We'll see.
One or the other.
So it goes in like so. Thread that in there.
Now, is this the first battery powered router you've had?
First battery powered router I've had. I've got 3 full size routers. Only one of them is a 1/4 inch only. Everything else does 1/2 inch, which I prefer for bigger bits. But anyway, for a little trim router, this isn't bad. I'm going to pop one of the old batteries in here just to see weight wise how they compare.
Be interested to see how it does being battery operated.
I think it'll do good because the batteries last forever long, seems like. It is adjustable for speed. We're going to shut the heater off. It is adjustable for speed. 7 different speed settings. It's got a micro adjustment there for your
it said it's from
bit depth.
16,000 RPMs to 30,000 is what it adjusts from.
Wow.
That's fast.
That is fast. So you can take this base off to make it easy to change the bits out.
Oh, wow.
It's got this little lock down here for the collet, and they include the wrench to make that super easy, as long as you don't drop it.
Wow.
Anyway.
They really made that super easy, didn't they?
Yeah.
Convenient.
You loosen it up, put that in, and then pop it on like so. And then this slides back on. And I like that this one, you can, like this one, you can completely cut loose.
Yeah.
The other one did not do that.
No, that's what I was saying. It's like, that's nice.
So the other one, I'll show you here. So maybe I shouldn't have thrown that in trash yet. The other one was adjustable, but it was kind of a pain to adjust because after using it a little bit, everything just gets kind of gummy with sawdust. You had to unscrew this, and in theory, you're supposed to be able to twist this and move the base, but you actually have to like wedge it with your fingers to get it to move. And it's just a pain. So the other thing with this is the cord on it isn't the highest quality. So plugging it in, it would run, and then if you move the cord wrong, it would stop. I didn't do that when I first bought it, but after a lot of use, it started doing that. So anyway, not 100% sure on this, how this works. It looks like, yes. So it looks like, I'm going to take this back apart. You take this plastic plate off the bottom, and then these 2 screws down here attach it to the base, and you can use it for edging and stuff. Use it as a template. It's adjustable, so you can move the router different places. I guess this would work great for juice screws in theory, because you could put a stop so your router only goes up to one edge. You just have to be careful about how you set it up. Anyway, I'm not going to throw that one away. I will actually experiment with that because this is small enough to do that with. But I think that's about good there. The only other thing we have to open up, if you've got the scissors handy, are these battery packs. You responding to comments on there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
it's handy having 3 phones.
trying to. Yeah.
So these batteries, again, these sat in the truck in below freezing temperature for 2 days, and then we've had them sitting in the house. I hate opening these things because you always feel like you're going to cut yourself all over the place.
I hate that plastic packaging.
Plastic packaging is horrible. Save the whales. Don't use plastic packaging. I don't know. Cardboard is the way to go. But you also have people that like to steal everything, so I get why they do it. It does make it harder to steal. If they spend half an hour cutting this thing open in the store, it's kind of harder for them to steal stuff. But put it in the cage like they put everything else. I mean, that would work too. I mean, did I tell you he had to walk me up to the cash register to check out with these?
Really?
Yeah.
Just because of Black Friday, or
Well, it was Wednesday. It wasn't even busy in there.
were they locked up?
The tools were. The batteries were on a cable in the center aisle.
Huh. Well,
Okay, so we've got another charger. And we've got battery 1. If we can get out of here, we'll have battery 2. There we go. And let's see, 1 light on that and 1 light on that. So those must have been sitting in there for a while. But anyway, move this stuff out of the way. Try and demonstrate, see how, I'm curious how well this router works in comparison.
yeah.
So I'm gonna flip this over and we're gonna try rounding over a couple of these. So I went live the other night with this because I was drilling out holes and ended up bringing the wrong bit. I didn't bring the wrong bit. I left the right bit at work in the drill press, but I ended up trying to do it with this Forstner bit, cutting out these holes, and it was just way too much because it was trying to cut all the way through. And really, the hole saw is the way to go on something like this because you're not going to kill your battery trying to hog through all that material. You're just drilling a hole in the center and then cutting that ring. So, kind of curious. I think that's pretty flat. We're not going to get a lip on that. I'll start this off at 1 and see how it. Okay.
It's surprisingly quiet.
It is. Yeah. Doing a nice job. I do need to adjust just a touch.
That's interesting how it just like immediately stops. Doesn't wind down.
It doesn't. The other one wound down. I think it's because it's a brushless motor.
That's really cool.
That one had brushes in it. There you go. Try it on a lower setting and see how that does. Seems to be a little less burn on the lower setting. Yeah, a little less burn on that.
Yeah.
Anyway, would I have bought this without the deal? Yes, I was actually planning on buying it, but the deal made it an awesome deal versus just something I needed. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about all I've got on that for now. So we are going to finish cutting these holes out today, which is going to be a little process. But yeah, if you're in the need of something like this, Lowe's has this promotion. Actually, it's not just Black Friday. I think they're running it into January.
It's still going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I checked yesterday and it was. So
yeah, it goes till sometime in January if I remember correctly. But it's a good deal.
Yeah.
So we'll put it all to work, and you'll see them in our videos. So,
yeah. Would you have that brad nail? You want to try that? Oh, it's not out here. I'd have to run in and grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to grab some of the nails maybe to try it out?
Nails, and I need to find something to nail. Okay, this is a leftover piece from another project. And these are leftovers, so we'll try and, I mean, it's a nailer. It's nothing fancy. There's some adjustments on it. Yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. Anyway, I am kind of curious how it feels versus the other nailer. Which drawer did you say?
Top one.
Oh. Okay, and I'm going to go with the...
Recently got this brad nailer too.
I don't want to use the stainless on this.
If you want to like use some of the ones in here, these were a bunch of the ones that were just laying out.
Oh, thank you.
Now, this was actually part of our partnership that we have with Lowe's. They gifted this to us. We did not buy this on our own. The other tools we bought on our own, but we unboxed this. Haven't tried it out yet though. So
I think these are 1.25 inches. I'm curious because it's got this motor up here, so it's a little bit more weight to it.
Oh yeah.
Versus the air
Especially
power.
when you add in the battery too. It's gonna have a bit of.
We add in the 4 amp hour battery.
What's crazy about it? It's got a safety on it too.
Oh shoot! I forgot about that.
It should be off.
Unlocked.
Yeah.
Okay. This hasn't been adjusted or anything. Oh, that's cool. There's a light on it. As soon as
I didn't even know that.
There's a light.
That's neat. That's neat.
I've never used a battery powered nail gun. All I've ever used is the. I mean, it's solid and
it's getting them in there.
I mean, it's set just right. So I mean,
I think it's on the deepest setting right now. I believe.
I would just leave it because that's perfect. Yeah. I mean, shooting them in through maple. So I think these are the galvanized brads. I've got stainless brads that work nice for harder woods, but it seems to be shooting into that maple just fine. You want to try it?
Yeah.
It's weird. I was expecting it like an instant thing like the air gun, but
yeah, that is weird.
You hear it wind up and then boom.
Yeah. I guess the added weight is kind of nice for holding the piece down too, though. When you're
well, it's not a bad weight.
No, it's not. But I mean, it is a lot heavier than the air one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure I would like it because of the added weight, and
I think I do. It seems to
I
be
think-
like pulling it down a little tighter than what
yeah,
that
you don't
one
really
does.
have to push. You just hold it, and
Yeah,
it just does it.
I mean, because that's got like no,
No wiggle at all.
it's in there.
So, yeah. Trying to get away from the air powered because it's such a pain having the hose all over the place.
Yeah,
I am going to stay with air for the sprayer, but I don't think we'll stay with air for the nail guns. It'd be nice if I could find a battery powered stapler.
I think Craftsman does one.
They may. We'll update it as we get.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got the partnership with Lowe, so we got to use it on something. So probably see some more battery powered tools in the future. Now I do get all kinds of grief from my boss and Mir's dad because this is not the right color, or this is not the right red. It's Craftsman, not Milwaukee. As you can see right there, Craftsman. Now, I bought the first Craftsman set when I was first starting this and didn't have any money from jobs that had already sold. So I bought Craftsman because it used to be a great thing, and I had always heard good things about it.
Yeah.
And they've worked out great for
Yeah.
me. I put it up against the Milwaukee for what I do. I mean, I'm not like sitting there putting them through the torture tests of hooking the drills together and hitting go and seeing which one kills
Yeah.
the other one. I'm not into that. I mean,
It is entertaining though.
it is entertaining to watch. I don't think I've seen the Milwaukee versus Craftsman. I've seen Milwaukee versus Ryobi, and that's actually kind of funny. It's a drill. It's a nail gun. They're basically the same. You might get a little more torque out of the Milwaukee than you do the Craftsman, but I'm not sitting here trying to do anything crazy. So they work for me,
Yeah.
and they are cheaper than the Milwaukee. So
Yeah. That's for sure.
yeah, but that's about it. I think you'll see these in videos coming up.
Yeah.
So
This the nailer has its own video that'll be coming up. So like I said, we already unboxed it and stuff, just hadn't tried it out yet.
yeah, so put that back for a second. So yeah, if you can see in this, actually, since we're on here, might as well show you. This is going to get holes just like these all the way across. It's for a weaving wall for some folks. They've got a toddler that they're trying to teach fine motor skills to or something. Hey, it works. It's a unique idea. They reached out to me and I was like, yeah, that's something I can do. So we're making it happen.
I thought it was some sort of jig thing that you were making.
Nope. You can see where I mismarked some things in the process of figuring out where everything is. I just too close to sand those off. I guess I could sand them off now, but they'll sand off later when I do the finished sanding on it. So, nope. This is a Christmas gift for their toddler. I hope the toddler likes learning things. I guess because it's not really
Merry Christmas.
That's not really a toy gift. That's a here. You need to learn better. Or
Yeah.
So anyway. I think that's it.
Think so. Well, thanks to everyone who hopped in here and watched for a bit.
Well, hey, we didn't get any weird ones on here today, did we?
We did, but they got removed.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Did you see that one that on the live staining the other night? Like
Staining.
the shelves?
No, I just saw the last one you did.
Oh my goodness. No, she
A little bit of that.
was, well, she, finger quotes, was a character. Anyway,
Yeah.
wanted all kinds of different things, and I was like, yeah, nope. I'd rather stay monetized on YouTube. You ain't gonna get none of that.
All right. Well, we'll catch y'all later.
Yep.